Hi, I'm Marcio from Objects. If you're running a modern JDK, say jdk.24, then you probably know that you can run a Java file like this one straight from the command line, like so. Right. But how does it work exactly? Let's try to find out. Right. So I've written this small program. It starts by getting the class on which the main method is executing, and it tries to get the class loader which loaded this class, and we print the name of the class or the implementation of the class loader. So let's run. It's what's the name? What's class loader? Sorry. And the name is MemoryClassLoader. Interesting. Let's try to find it. So let's find out the source code for this MemoryClassLoader. MemoryClassLoader. Right. So it's obviously a class loader. It extends a class loader, and it's a delegating one. It has a parent. The interesting part for now is this source file classes field. It says that it's the map of all classes found in the source file indexed by binary name. So if we try to get, given the binary name of either the implicitly declared class or another class that we define in the source file, we can get the raw, the bytes of this class file. So I've written another little program here called load class file, which again gets the class object of the object having the main method, which is being run, and then we get the class loader, the name of the class, and we get we build the resource name for the class file, and we try to load it using the loader we got before. If it works as we expect it to work, then we can probably read the magic bytes of the class file. So let's run it. What's the name again? Load class file, right? And it's Cafe Baby. So it worked. Of course, there's a lot of more details. For instance, if we look at the package where this MemoryClassLoader is located, we also find the SourceLauncher, which has a main method. And it says compiles the source file and executes the main method it contains. So in theory, or not in theory because it's actually written here, right? When we ran the hello world, it delegated to this main method. We can test it by running this class, right? Let's try it. So it probably, sorry, I skipped some steps here because this package belongs to the jdk compiler module. And because we'll need this module, let me copy this thing here. We'll need the module name to run this application. JDK compiler. Oops, where is my? And what's the source launcher, right? And it gives an error because it's expecting the file name of the Java file. So the error is actually a good thing because it means that we actually run this class. Here, it should not happen when invoked from launcher, which we didn't do there, right? So, and as a closing note, I should say that this is a very important message or warning. We just ran a class that is not part of the supported API. But, you know, it's just so we learned something here, right? Anyways, I hope that you learned something cool, and see you on the next video. Bye.